Just wanted to put a short video together on what I have kind of gathered as to what is required to maximize the population in your capital city. Um, Basically, you don't want to get anything more than a 2x2 anywhere, depending if it's a specialization, residential. 2x2 is the biggest thing that you want to put on your map in order to maximize what you're going to be able to do. And you can kind of start by looking at my road structure. So you got two all the way up to the end where there's just one by the mountains. See how the roads are here on the side, what it looks like coming into your city. And then again, one that's going to be down here along the beach. Again, that's just to maximize what you're going to be able to put on your map. Secondly, we're going to stick to just residential zones. You might be able to squeeze a couple omegas in at the end, but again, in order to maximize what you're doing, that means you're going to want as few utilities taking up space on your map as possible, and you're going to eventually get to the point where you need to use the omega utilities, as you see here, because again, it's a 2x2. You get the most out of those with 100 reached, and then each residential zone only uses one of those. If you're using omega, you're using up 5, so you're using up too much because you'll need too many utilities in order to maximize your map. Secondly, you want to make sure that you are using your specializations and getting 100% population boost in each area. First thing I did was go through and lay out my parks, and in order to do that, I have the ultimate mayor statue that you're going to need to have 100% coverage. Where is it at? There it is. 100% coverage throughout your entire city. In order to do that, yes, it's going to cost you 250 of those keys, which means you better get busy with your contest of mayors. You better start getting top 3 or winning each week, because as you see, you are going to need lots of them. And I'm still in my first year. I still need 8 more to cover the entire city 100%. So if there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by 1, 2, 3, 4, that's at least 32. And then I had a couple extras over here at the end. So you're looking around 32 to 34 of those ultimate mayor statues, which means you pretty much need to win that contest on the Megalopolis 32 times in order to just get those. Additionally, when you start looking at the mountains, start looking down at the beach, all of the maximum population boosts, those are going to cost those same keys. And yes, it's going to take you a long time to do that. So you're not going to want to level up any quicker than you need to. As soon as you can start your contest, which I think is, level 17, 18, 19 nowadays, you're going to need to start getting in there, working your way up the leagues to get to the top, so that you can win that grand prize every single week. As you see, last week I won again. I'm on level 83. Once you get to 99, it's going to be a different ball game because everybody's going to be just as good as you, so you need to take advantage of getting those parks. As you see next to the parks, I have put my landscape with all of my bridges, university bridges. Those again are going to use those same keys in order to do that. I recommend you wait to collect your keys and only do it on Black Friday because it is the same cost for each one of those bridges. I want to say it was 2 keys per. And as you see, if I were to buy one now, it's 52, and that's going to go up every single time I buy one. But on Black Friday, it does not go up. It stays that same price. It was either 2 or 5 keys each, and I just banked. And that's how I was able to get all these bridges and get them spread out on my map in order to, again, try to get the best 100% coverage of everything. Education is the same way when it comes to our hotspots. Every single zone is going to need 2 hotspots of each, depending on which regions you open up. You need to get each of these hotspots open or up to level 10. And as you see, these are pretty close to being maxed out. One's giving me 129,000, the other's 75,000. Yes, that one is level 10. That one's still only level 7. I am continuing to get these to level 7, and then I will save those regional simoleons to buy those during Black Friday as well, when everything is half off and easier to purchase. The manors are going to be the biggest thing. You're going to need 8 of those. Again, those go up in price every single time that you get one. Going to need to start winning again those leagues in order to place your manors in the right place. I think we have need to go through the landmarks. As you see, I've spaced those out to make sure my coverage is overlapping, and I have 100% coverage and also 100% population boost in each one of those zones as well to get that population boost. Now, some of us are at a disadvantage. If you're starting now, we're starting within the last year because those have been playing a while. The mayor passes, these items that they've been giving out through I don't know, the last 4 or 5 years, a lot of them aren't 2x2, but you need to take advantage of when you do get them. I only have, 3 2x2s right now. And I'm not even sure as far as what the population boosts, 35, 25, that's only 60%, so I'm still not getting 100% in that area. That's going to take some time to catch up and get those to 100%. But the rule of thumb that I have with anything that I place on my map is eventually it's got to be worth at least 20,000 population. Now, once this is an epic, it'll go over 20,000 because it'll have the epic boost in addition to all of the specialization boosts once those are all there. But if you're putting a bridge out, since it's only a 1x2, it's got to get you at least 10,000 people, or it's probably not worth putting in that area. And as you see right now, I'm at 4 million. A lot of real estate left in my map. Take a closer look. Only 113 of my 245 have been upgraded to epics. And again, the sooner that you want to upgrade those, you got to keep in mind the timers on those epic buildings. It's a 12-hour refresh after you complete your epic. You don't have to go all the way to gold or to silver. You can just take it easy and go to bronze, but keep in mind it's going to take you 24 hours to complete one if you do that, plus the 12-hour cooldown until the next one. So it's every 36 hours you can add an epic building. If you start adding that to your map, you're looking at probably close to 600 or so residential areas by the time you're done. And if you do the math on all of that, it's going to take you 4 or 5 years at playing pretty solid in order to maximize your population here in the city. And again, I just went over 4 million, day 293 today. But I'm still continuing to pluck away. I got a lot of ground to continue to cover. I'm still not trying to go up in my levels too quickly. Again, I want to still get those other 8 Ultimate Mayor statues prior to reaching level 99. And then I'll probably cool off and focus more on the epic building completions along with the upgrades to my hotspots in order to continue to maximize the population boosts for those. And it's just going to take time. I'll go into more depth in some later videos, but hopefully this gives you a quick idea of what it's going to take to maximize the population. I have seen cities, one city over 16, a bunch of cities over 15 million. You know, my little goal here is 15. I hope to get close to 16 to challenge that 16 million population. But again, it's just going to take a lot of time and effort, and you really don't need to spend your own money to do it, but it's not going to happen overnight. So hope this is helpful to you guys.